Ghost on the bus. I was on the late bus home, the kind that rattles and groans like it's carrying the weight of all its passengers' secrets. The stranger sitting across from me, a wiry man with eyes that seemed to pierce through the dim light, leaned over and whispered, "Have you ever heard of the woman who never leaves the bus?" His voice was a mere thread above the hum of the engine, but it snagged my attention like a hook. He told me about a ghostly figure who, according to urban legend, boards the bus at midnight. She sits silently, her eyes hollow, and vanishes just before dawn. I laughed it off then, but his words lingered in the cool night air, wrapping around me like a shroud. As the days passed, I found myself involuntarily scanning the faces of other passengers, searching for her. The stranger's story etched itself into my mind, and I could feel an inexplicable chill each time the clock struck 12 and the bus doors groaned open. Then, one night, I saw her. She was sitting quietly in the back, her presence barely noticeable yet profoundly unsettling. Her eyes were fixed on me, a gaze so intense it felt like it could peel away my very soul. I blinked, and she was gone, as if she had dissolved into the shadows. But the chill remained, an icy reminder of her. I started dreaming about her. In my dreams, the bus was always empty except for her and me. She would sit in the same spot, her face obscured by shadow, but her eyes, those eyes, burned with an eerie luminescence. She never spoke, but I could feel her presence, a palpable weight pressing down on me. Each dream ended the same way. She would stand, glide towards me, her hand reaching out as if to touch my face, and I would wake up, heart pounding, drenched in sweat. I stopped sleeping, fearing the moment her spectral fingers would finally reach me. The climax came on a stormy night when the bus broke down on an isolated stretch of road. The lights flickered and died, leaving us in darkness. Panic surged through the passengers, but I felt a strange calmness, a resignation. I knew she was there, waiting. As the rain battered the windows, I felt her cold breath on my neck, heard the whisper of her name in the wind. When the lights flickered back on, she was sitting beside me, closer than ever before. Her face was no longer obscured. It was mine. And as I stared into my own hollow eyes, I realized the truth. I had become the next chapter of the story, the next ghost who never leaves the bus.